Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today we'll be taking a look at Party of Sin. This is a side-scrolling, cooperative, or competitive puzzle platformer that features the personification of the 7 deadly sins. This game was developed and published by Crankshaft Games, a studio that began with their work on the Half-Life 2 mod known as Eternal Silence, before moving on to this game, Party of Sin. Here in this video, I'm going to be showing you 40 minutes of gameplay in Party of Sin, as well as giving you my general thoughts and impressions on the title. And we will be starting at the very beginning of the game with what I guess would be called the first act in the first level, which is dungeons, and we do also start off here with the story that led up to Party of Sin. It's weird.
You're not so great. That's the spot.
It's prime time!
So these are our 7 deadly sins. Ooh. The legions. But luckily, for Satan's demonic protection, every 666 years, the contract must be renewed. Secret meeting is held on the pivotal date. The contract moments for being signed. An ambush. What? I don't know what to say. This is the story. And that, my friends, that is the story behind Party of Sin. Not its strong suit, to say the least. I don't think I need to tell you guys that. So that's the story where we are the 7 deadly sins, the personification of them, and we are locked in the dungeons after a suspected ambush. Like, how did Satan not realize, okay, maybe they're just attacking? He didn't even ask us. He's just assuming that we tried to ruin things. What an idiot. All right, so this is our first sin here, Wrath. Each one of the sins have their own special ability. Wrath has the ability to charge through certain objects. Now we're going to be starting off here with a little bit of a tutorial, and as we make it through this, I'll obviously touch on anything being introduced, but also just talk a little bit about the basics of the game. So once again, this is a puzzle platformer. So you are doing platforming and puzzle solving. The puzzle solving at the very beginning of the game starts pretty light, but it then starts to get more difficult, requiring you to use the various abilities of all of these sins in the game to actually complete them. And that's where the cooperation could come into play, because you can play with, I believe it's a 4-person co-op, I believe is exactly what it has. I'll confirm that later on as we make our way through the video. But for now, let's go ahead and unlock the next of the 7 sins. This one is greed. Greed's shortcut is to 3. This is to allow for quick hot swapping between the 2. So I can bounce between 3 and R to switch between these 2. And Greed has the ability to use what is essentially a hook shot. It's like his pocket watch or something, but it's basically just a hook shot. And I can grab onto things like that, like this right over here. And I can also grab onto people. You see how I just grabbed that dude? So let's go ahead and go up here. Pull him to me, and this also allows me to much more easily deal with people who are in the air or just at a distance from me. Okay, let's go ahead and grab onto this, go make our way across, and then we unlock that little flying thing. So we're in hell, but we're fighting demons and angels, I guess. That's from what I've been able to tell so far. This is a weird game, but the puzzle solving seems like it could actually be pretty interesting, so I'm not completely writing this game off. I'm going to switch here to this guy and do some charging into these fools. Get out of my way, please, sir. You come here. Charge, headbutt, lulz. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to Greed. So this game works, I don't know if I just said this or not, but this game works a lot like Trine in the sense that you must switch between your various characters. Obviously this game is a lot more than Trine does. Trine has 3 characters, whereas this game has a total of 7 deadly sins.
I'm hungry.
And here's our next one, Gluttony, bound to 2. He has the ability to consume. I can consume blocks and people. So I can consume things like those blocks to move them from one place to another. So basically every sin has one ability. And like Trine, you must switch between these using the hotkeys that we talked about earlier. You must switch between these to solve some of the later puzzles. It is an absolute necessity. You can pick up things like health regeneration and stuff like that. And again, I can also regenerate just by consuming people. Now I'm gonna go with a charge here. We've got a few people on the bottom row. I wish I could charge through them though. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Let me switch to this guy. Can I grab onto someone? Let me pull one of these guys down to me. Oh, I pull them up to what? Why would I do that? Pull him down to me, please. I don't want to pull up to someone. That is strange. Oh well, I guess we'll go like that. And then we'll pull that guy. And let's go down with him and do some punching and stuff like that. Oh boy. So it's it is pretty interesting. We're going to briefly, this first level introduces us to most of the sins, and then we get introduced to the last bit of them in the next level. Speaking of these sins, here is our next one. You can see it's pretty fast pace here. We're quickly going through them all. The next one is Envy, bound to 1. And she has got a laser beam. Basically Cyclops, but with a green laser beam. So it allows me to shoot people at a distance if I so desire. I could, of course, just switch here and go like that, too, if I wanted to. And can I grab the apple with this? Yes, I can. So heal myself up with the green apple. Can I also grab that? Looks like that is a negatory. I don't know how. There we go. I'm able to do that instead. All right, so we're going to need to switch to her and go like this. And then we can power these up, and if I'm not engaging them, the torches will drop, so I'm going to make sure I engage that all the way. I don't really need the apple, but let me just get it anyways. Then we can go on this one and use our crazy I-beam. Now the unfortunate thing is that the I-beam innately doesn't do much damage. There is not a level, but a progression system in this game. So we'll be able to take a look at that, and you can increase, I know you can increase like the damage effects. Now noticing how I'm having to switch between these guys in pretty rapid succession to solve this puzzle. So it's actually pretty neat. You know, when I first played this level, I have played through 1 or 2 of the levels. You get a little breakdown too of who you use the most throughout the level. I suppose this is score based on I don't know if it's just time based or score based, but remember this is a game that can be played with other people, so I'd almost think that this would be the ending, how did you do compared to your friends sort of deal. So I think this is based off of the score that you acquired. We have yet to be introduced to these 3, that's why they're obviously not scored there, but let's go ahead and proceed now to the next level. Now we are actually being introduced to the shop, and like I mentioned, there is sort of an unlock system. This is what I was talking about. Those apples that you acquire while playing the game, basically currency, are used to unlock things. So I can unlock a toxic blade for the melee of Envy to be more effective. I can also make the upgrade to these things. And let me see here, what do I want to do? Give people big heads, that costs 5 apples, I can afford that. Agrees melee combo temporary turns enemies into gold. I think that might be a stun. Let's grab that. All right, so we're gonna use 2 apples on that. Great, sounds awesome. And now we will go back and to the second level, which is Jailbreak. So it is pretty interesting. The game does seem fairly short at the end. I guess you can't remind me, but I'll let you know how far I've gotten next time we go to the map, and I'll tell you that was about 20%. They give you a percentage complete basically at some point. All right, let me consume one of these guys. This is gonna give me some health regeneration. So notice that those little health icons popping up next to me. And since we got the gold, let me try this here. I want to see that melee attack turning people to gold business. I want to see what that's all about. Get over here. Okay, I thought, did I not purchase that? I could have sworn that I did. And here's our next personification, Pride. Shortcut to Q. Pride? Well, he's prideful. It is pride time. He can do this little dodge thing that allows you to quickly get over gaps. So this is basically your distance closer, and also his sword is effective because it can reflect projectiles. So he's a pretty good melee combatant as a result of that. So I can take a projectile and just do something with it, just like that. There you go. And I'll walk up here with pride and go over here, get that. Oh. Didn't I buy the, did I not accept it? I don't know if it, oh, so it is turning people to gold. Okay, so it does stun, it's just not an immediate thing. All right, that's good. Good to know. All right, pride. So yeah, he's a pretty good fighter. I do use him quite often. I'll be interested to see. Let's grab this apple. Darn it. Oh yeah. Okay, so I can't quite get up there, so I'm gonna need to go back here and do this again. There's randomly some rock and roll music that plays as you're playing through. I don't know what exactly triggers that, but I also wonder, can I consume this? No, of course not. I feel like this is something I should be able to trigger, but I don't know. I don't quite know how to move this block. Who do I have here? I could do that. I can't consume it. Can I laser beam it to death? No. Can I pride it? Can you stab it? I didn't think so. Oh well. Oh well, let's grab our next, which is Lust. My favorite. Hotkeyed shortcut to 4. That's creepy force. Hotkey shortcut to 4. She throws perfume bottles in the air, and there are these little platforms that will trigger off of that. So yeah, the first time I began playing this, it was a little, you know, it's just about getting used to switching between the characters. Once you get used to it though, it's actually pretty interesting. You basically have to switch. It's almost just like having abilities bound, you know what I mean? Like I've got to switch, you know, if I want to use a laser, I gotta hit 1. If I want to use my consume, I have to hit 2. My 3 is for my hook shot, my 4 is for the perfume bottles, Q is for my distance closing. So it's pretty interesting. And it makes it, later on, the puzzles actually get, you know, they require lots of switching very quickly. That is what I need, right there. That is the thing that I need. And next, Sloth. Sleepy time. It is sleepy time, bound to E. Sleepy time can slow things. That makes sense, right? You send out this little friggin' cat thing, and you can send it back whenever you want to unslow whatever that object is. So, oops. So let's go ahead and send out my sleepy cat. Thank you. Slow that up. And then we go over here. And I can sleepy cat these guys too if I want to. But watch me sleepy cat those guys. That's awesome. So you can imagine how that could get pretty intense. And the other thing that I mentioned that you're not going to see in this video because I'm not playing with anybody, but obviously you see the cooperation that would take place in this game. It is also equally competitive due to the fact that you can mess up the people that you're playing with based on what you're doing. Now I need to, I think, sleepy time this thing so I can get back up here. There we go, that is excellent. So when you're playing with other people, you can disrupt what they're doing. You can like knock their characters and kind of screw with them. And again, that's something that you won't see in this video, but it makes it sort of interesting and fun, I would imagine. I could see that being a good time. All right, so let's see what we got here. We can light these. So I've lit all of those. That's gonna send that out. Now, what about getting to that block? I'm gonna want to. Well, let me try. So I'm gonna slow this up, and then we're going to knock into this. And I think that will probably be what I need to do. There we go. And then we're heading over here. And then, of course, we use Gluttony to consume that. Bring it over this way. What am I supposed to do with this brick now? I took all that time to get that brick. What am I supposed to do with it? All right, we're going to perfume bottle here. And then we're going to switch to him quickly, grab this. I don't even think I need to do anything with this block. What was the point of me getting that block? I have no idea. Maybe just easily to get up here? I guess so. Alright, whatever. Whatever. So yeah, quickly switching between these guys. Makes things, you know, potentially pretty interesting, I would say. Now, I'm not going to come out and tell you that I think this is an amazing puzzle platformer, but it's an interesting concept. There's no doubt about that. And the puzzles, like I said, they do get more difficult over time. So there's a redeeming value behind that. I am getting beasted. Luckily, I've got my health regeneration going on right now because I ate some dude. And get another one here. The cool thing about eating dude is he'll just straight up, I mean, it's basically like one-shotting him. Now, if while I'm consuming him, before that little purple bubble pops, then it will actually regurgitate it. So let me show. Oh, I was about to show you that, but apparently not. All right, so we got that right there, and then we can light these up. I guess I could just. Guess we could just hit these guys from a distance, or I could just avoid them completely. Let me try to go for some projectile reflecting here. That's fun. There you go. Do that. Do it again. Come on, stop missing. Damn it. Whatever. Lasers. And we'll grab those with the hook shot. Yummy. And I can't grab those with a hook shot, but I probably can do this. Oh, how did that one miss? Come on. It's based on how close you are. Thank you much. Thank you much. Next level. Level complete. Pride was the most used. Look how prideful he is. Number of apples. So you can see you'll be able to go back and grab apples if you feel like you missed stuff. Let me go to the shop here. I've got a total of 3 right now. Let me see what we got here. Slash. Pride's melee combo unleashes and energy slash. That's good. We'll grab that. Thank you. So yeah, you've got there's a whole purpose to getting these things, and you get funny stuff too. Guess what's inside? Envy covers herself with a cardboard box. What? You get stuff like larger heads for them. Sins move faster. Whoa, yes. I need to start saving up for those. Sins don't... Sins... Huh? Sins don't take damage? That is stupid. I wonder if these are like impossible to unlock, or maybe they unlock per difficulty. Huh? I don't know, that's really stupid. If it can't work the way I think it does. That can't be a permanent thing that you have all the time, or it can't be something that's easy to get. I don't think it should be something that you can get, period. What would be the point of the game if you didn't take damage? Alright, so we get an energy slash now here with this, which means... Is it not all of them? Not all my attacks, evidently. Well, that's weird. You stop hitting me, please. Shut up. I hit you. I hit you in the face. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna consume. It's too good. It's too good to pass up. That health regeneration here is this dude. This was actually, I think that was the thing I was trying to mention earlier. I was using one god a lot, and or whatever, not god. He's a deadly sin. I was using one of them a lot, and it was pretty much this guy because I could just keep eating people, which is basically a one-shot, one kill for one dude. And then you've got that health regeneration for all your upcoming engagements. Okay, so we got those 3 things to light. Looks like they will not stay lit, so I'm gonna have to do them all at once from the top. So that means I'm gonna have to do this right here, and then we're probably gonna have to switch to Pride to do our dash over here, and then dun da da da. So some puzzle solving. Things are actually starting to get a little more interesting in that sense. Let's take a look at this one here. Okay, so I have got this to consume. Let's put that on there. And then I'm assuming when I hit that, that's gonna go up. So let's slow that with our little, let me just show you this kitty. Look at how funny that is. Look at that flying kitty. Oh my, that is fantastic. All right, let's put that to there. And then we slow this up. Oh, what the heck? Come back down. Am I doing this wrong? I don't remember. Alright, you know what? Forget it. Oh, wait, I can just do this. What am I thinking? I'm being a silly goose. Let's go, silly goose. Let's go over here, and that's all we needed to do was the hook shot. Awesome. It is pride time. It's always pride time, buddy. No, not really. It's actually, Gluttony is awesome. Yeah, so it's certainly an interesting concept for a game, and I like this. I like the heavy character switching that takes place here. But again, I can't say that I think it's the most amazing puzzle platform I've ever played. I made comparison to Trine. I mean, if I were to suggest a puzzle platformer of the two, I would say probably go with that. I think it's probably going to be a better experience for the money. But with that said, if you just are looking for another puzzle platformer, and you've already played Trine, well then, this would be something to check out too. Again, it's not awful. I just also don't think it's that. I don't think I'll be playing it anymore beyond this video, basically. And I like to, you know, when it comes to those sort of things, I like to be honest with you guys about my opinion. Oh boy. Guy's launching grenades at me here. No, I really didn't need to go get this. I don't know why I'm still going to it. So if I were to regurgitate him again before I finish consuming, you're gonna notice he comes back to life. So that's something you've got to be aware of. All right, so we got this here. Put that there, and then I can charge this down. Oh yeah, there you go. And then we need to go to here. Switch to Pride for that purpose. And then now, puzzle complete. Uh-oh. Slow. Oh, jeez, crow. So she is perfect for these types of things. And the other thing, I'm sure you've noticed it before, but I don't need to stay with this person to take advantage of the slow. As long as I don't pull that away, it'll just stay there, so. Alright, so I'm gonna ride here. Oh, get the apple, thank you. I'm on a fun little ride here. And this would be a perfect situation where if you were playing with other people, you could really try to mess them up. You know, take these from them, deny them the gathering of those little icon, whatever the heck they're called. I'm sure they've got a proper name. Yes, also, if I fall in the lava, I am dead. I can confirm that for you. And I will probably show that to you before this video's end. As of now, I'm just gonna stand nice and still. But now the lava's gonna go right through me. No, just kidding. We're all set. We're good. It's all good in the hood. Huh? Force what? What are you talking about? I do not know. I think would probably, if I had to voice my, I wonder if I could slow those up too. No, I cannot. That'd be fantastic. So if I levied some complaints against the game. Just saying, like, I don't think it's spectacular, but I do think it's interesting. If I had to put my finger on it, I don't know, it's kind of tough. I guess the combat's sort of bland, and I don't know that I like the visual style that much, to be honest. That's a personal preference thing, though, of course, you know? I mean, that's, you could really, really like it. I'm not all that keen on it. I don't know what to say. I don't think it's just not my taste, not my style, you know? And that is definitely something to keep in mind whenever you're listening to anyone talk about games. You have to also realize a lot of what people are saying are personal preference, and just take that into consideration. It seems very indie, which is that's what it is, but it seems more indie than a lot of other indie games that I've played, for example. So, but I also think that puzzle platformers, they sort of draw a certain type of individual, if that makes sense. And there are just some people who just really love them. So once more, this is just another one. If you're one of those people, this is just another one for you to check out. And that's also a big part of the reason I do these videos, to give people a good insight onto new games, new and upcoming releases for the PC. Give you guys good insight, so you can decide for yourself if you'd like to see it. Can I pull that? Come on, serious? bunch of shenanigans. Let me knock this down. Oh, that was simple enough. And so that lowers that. Okay, that's the one for over there. So this lowers that. What's my perfume bottle for? Why would I lower that? You could just consume that here. Oh, there's a second trigger. Okay, so I need this to be lowered. I see. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go over here. We are going to do that. We are going to consume that. We will then put this block there. And then we go over here. That drops down. This triggers, that triggers, and we are ready to rock. Love it. It's pride time. Just takes so much damage. Everyone but Gluttony takes so much damage. Goodbye. Okay, another puzzle. Let's take a look here. So we got the trigger up top that needs to be rammed. We've got this going through here. Ram and then drop it back down, or drop this here. That's gonna move that. And then I think we need that to get up to the next thing. So I'm gonna go like this, duck down. Because I don't think I can make that jump without this block, so I'm guessing that this is the way to do it. Right? Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we ram. There it is.
It's pride time.
There are boss fights in this game as well, which we will get to see. And now it's time for an action sequence. Yeah, so this is a great example of the situation. There's lots of combat about to commence here on this little bridge. I mean, it's just the fighting, yeah, you know. It definitely takes a back seat to the puzzle solving. Most definitely takes a back seat to that. I can just knock these people right off the edge. That is OP. Come here. Oh no! Alright, let's try that one more time. This is going fantastically. I don't know what my problem is. Yeah, so where you're facing is all relevant to the mouse. I know there are many platforms. I guess a lot of them work that way. Actually, now that I think about it. If it were just A and D, the combat would be awful. Were there no combat, you know what I mean? Because if sometimes you want to be moving in one direction but facing another. So I guess that is pretty per the usual. I'm sorry, I was just a little slip of the brain there. But I suppose it's worth making mention of the fact that that is in fact the case here as well. So there you go. Much better that time around, yeah. And what's up with that silver apple? Looks like that's out of my reach anyways. Alright, time to charge through here and get that. What is the purpose of this? Ah, over here. That's the purpose. Same sort of puzzle as before, yeah, absolutely. Same sort of puzzle as before. And I feel like I've already been here. I feel like we just did something exactly like this. Oop. Alright, good. Are you serious? Oh, alright, here we go. So we're gonna do that nice and slow. How? Oh, okay. So we're gonna drop this off. We're gonna put him on when he's all the way over here. And then we're gonna go like this. There it is. I see, I see, I see.
Leave this to me.
Oh, I hate you.
It's pride time.
Let's try not to miss it here. Serious? This is really annoying. Oh boy. Also, a whole nother dynamic that comes into play is when you are playing with other people, having to get them across these puzzles as well. You know what I mean? Oh no! Oh guys, that was horrible. I made it, and then you get rolled over. Let's not get rolled over again. Yeah? That is, it's believable. That's really funny though. Really, really funny. Get over here. These guys have shotguns, what the heck? That was really spooky for a moment. And come here. Let me eat you. Thank you. I might have to actually switch here. What am I? Call him over, please.
It's pride time.
This is really funny. Look at this. I like it. I like that his projectiles are slow when he's hit with that little slow thing from Miss Sloth. And turtle ride. Slow this bad boy up here. When need be. Do it for this. Drop it. All set. Slow you down for a minute. Slow down, turtle. Slow yourself down. Yeah, just for a minute. And here we go, guys. Time for a boss fight.
It's pride time.
You ready for this? So this guy jumps, and we have to not get hit by him. I don't know what he is. I don't know what he is at all. I do know, though, we're going to switch to this, and then we're going to go with the lasers. Seems like a good way to do it. So he goes like to your most recent position, basically. No, he's all the way over here. Shucks. All right, and then we're gonna go same thing. Gonna slow it up, and then go with the lasers. Lasers in your face. And oh, you're serious? Can I just do this all day? That's really funny, actually. Oh, I guess that was really stupid of me. Let's try Narwhal is his name. Let's try not to do that again. I think the other thing that kind of bugged me about this game is the sound, like the noises. Not very good. I know I'm being nitpicky now, but I'm just trying to give you guys my honest opinion here. There's just a few things about this title. Like, when you hear the animation sounds during this boss battle, it just sounds really crappy. Doesn't really sound that well put together. But again, this is personal opinion. Maybe someone loves this sound, I don't know. Maybe someone loves the sound of a cat dying. Of course, that is morbid, I'm just saying. People like certain things that other people don't. I don't know. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna keep this up. I don't want to try anything. I was doing so well before, and then I tried something new. You see what happens when you try new things? Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. There it is. He is over here. Let's go again. And the laser. Finish it off. Come on. Are you serious? We kill him? Yeah. Dead. Narwhal. Make sure I don't fall in the lava here. And, oh, I gotta keep going. Oh, I'm so scared to die right now by falling in the lava or something. That'd be so fail if I had to do that whole thing over again. Please be the end of the level. I don't want to risk anything. Whew. Thank you very much. Alright, so terrible that time. It seems reasonable to me. I don't think I did very good at all. Now we can check out the dam. But before we do that, let's quickly hop into the shop. I do have 5 apples now. What can I get here? Pride Sword Dash, deal more damage. I guess I use him a lot. Why don't we go with that? Or do I use Gluttony more? His stomach acid deals more damage. That means he kills people quicker, I suppose. Now we'll go with Pride. We'll have him do more damage. That sounds good to me. And finish up with the dam as we wrap up this video. So I, of course, want to thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, this has been a look at Party of Sin, the cooperative and or competitive, depending on how you feel like playing it, side-scrolling puzzle platformer, developed and published by Crankshaft Games, first known for their work on the Half-Life 2 mod, Eternal Silence, and then they worked on this game. Again, you know, if you're really into puzzle platformers and you want to try this new one, give it a look. Other than that, if you're not part of like the puzzle platforming subculture, if you're not a huge puzzle platformer and you just want to look for one in general, I'd say there's probably better ones out there for you to see, but I don't think it's terrible at the same time. I like the concept, I like the switching between characters, I don't like the art style, I don't like the gameplay so much, and the sounds too kind of just bug me a little bit. It's a lot of complaints to throw at an indie game, but you have to be fair because you know, if I'm looking at an indie platform, I'm comparing it to other indie platformers. I think that is only fair, I think that is only reasonable. People might say, well, what if they don't have as much experience as the other guys? Yes, that's true, but I don't know that this, I don't know that as a consumer of games yourself can really think about that. Unless you're just a mass consumer like me. But if you're one of those people who just purchase a few games a year, you really have to take into consideration other things of that, basically, that same type, you know what I mean? So, that's the reason I am just, I suppose, a little bit harsh with this title. Because I'm keeping you guys in mind. Keeping consideration of what you as a consumer, what is in your best interest. Alright, so, thanks again for watching this look at Party of Sin. Available now on Steam. Even with everything I've said, if you are still interested, it is available now on Steam. Full price is $14.99. There is currently a 10% discount, bringing that down to $13.49, saving yourself a whopping $1.50. And you can give it a look. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go a little bit further, see what we see on the other side. Probably gonna fail somewhere around here. So thanks for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning. Let me slow you up for a minute. Let's see what we got over here. Anything? Anything of interest? Nothing yet. Okay. What is this? What are you doing? Leave me alone. I will hit you with my sword. Oh, there's freaking little bombs that come down. Well, that actually worked to my benefit there, so that's good. How do I try to pop these potpourri bottles here? I don't get it. Am I actually even able to go back up there? Oh, there's not enough time. Hate. This is stupid. Oh, I see. I think I can do this. Probably not. Yes! What was the point? What the hell was the point?